Okay, this is the BMW F800 GS mid-range adventure tourer. It's an 85 horsepower parallel twin 800, which means it'll punch along on the highways and freeways really, really well. No problem at all. You can cruise it, definitely cruise at the speed limit or even higher if you wish to. And yet off-road, it's a lot lighter and easier to manage than BMW's 1200 and some of the other competitor machines, because it's quite a bit lighter than those bikes. Now, it's a fairly upright riding position as you'd expect of any adventure tourer, but it's also quite comfortable on the road, on the highway. The screen here does take a little bit of the blast off your chest to make it a little bit more comfortable when you're doing that 100, 120 kilometres an hour. It's a lot of fun to ride. As I say, it does handle very well on the road, so you can definitely have a bit of fun in the twisty stuff, but you get off-road, you can still stand up on the pegs, you can keep it under control, and you can have a lot of fun. You can get different tyres for different purposes, so if you're doing a lot of highway stuff on a tour, you can put road tyres on it. These ones will do both road and off-road, and you can get some more serious knobby style tyres if you want to for an extended outback trip. There's lots of luggage available, both from BMW and from third-party people. We're using an Oxford tank bag well, not too big, but holds all the essentials. We've got a BMW silver roll bag on the back, which we've just been strapping on, and that holds a fair bit of luggage. But you can also get the panniers and things like that from BMW. There's lots of options and accessories available for this machine. Now, the things like the suspension uses upside down forks at the front rather than like a BMW telly lever that the 1200's got, so that's a bit more conventional. At the rear, a double-sided swing arm, chain drive. Again, BMW is famous for its shaft drive, but they've gone with a more conventional layout on this machine, and I think that's partly to keep the costs down, because this bike's quite a bit cheaper than the 1200. So for full-on pricing and things like that, go and see your BMW dealer. You will want to get a few accessories and a few options, and there's lots of stuff available for the machine. Definitely a great bike to try out if you're a first-time adventure bike owner, because it's bigger than most of the dirt bikes out there, but it's a lot smaller than the 1200, and as I say, much more economic, and it's fairly frugal too, so you get a pretty good fuel range out of the machine as well. So a lot of fun, and get into your BMW dealer, check them out. There's a whole bunch of colours available and lots of different options.
Look at this bike. Look at your bike. Look at this bike. Look at your bike. Maybe you haven't ridden this bike, or this bike, or this bike, but I have, and you can read all about them in Cycle Talk, the free motorcycle magazine available at better bike shops throughout Australia. Or read it online, watch the videos, and listen to the podcasts at www.cycletalk.com.au. And it's guaranteed not to make you smell like an old boat.